Today I'm going to be talking to you about my plans for an N-Gage layout. So let's get inside my garage and take a look. Hi, I'm Matt and you're watching Model Minutes. Before I start the video, a quick shout out to my patron. A massive thank you to you for all the support you give me. To find out what becoming a patron means, take a look at the links under the video. So here we are inside my garage, and as you can see it's a bit of a state, but this is primarily used as a storage space. At the moment there's no electricity or heating or even lighting in here, so working in here is pretty much out of the question. But for my N-Gage layout I've made a little bit of progress. I've been out and I've bought some wood. The first thing I'm going to look at are these battens. This is going to be the timber frame around the outside. You can see on the screen those are the dimensions of the wood. I have chosen these purely because they were cheap, not because they were any particular size. Moving on to the flat piece of MDF, you can see that it's 6mm thick and it will be 4 foot by 2 foot, and that's it. That's the entire size of my layout that I'm planning to do. I've got some glue, which is simple PVA from the pound shop, my hammer and some screws and pins that I've got from previous projects. Moving on to the track, so I've got loads of track. I've got it left over from previous projects, previous N-Gage layouts that I built. When I was younger I used to build absolutely loads of N-Gage layouts. I mean, here I've got an inspection pit which has already got rails on it. I've got various bits of points, some large radius ones, some small radius ones. You might be wondering why they're all covered in sort of a red paint. I did a base coat on it many years ago. I intended to do weathering and that's as far as I got. See, there's some more points there. I've got this set track level crossing. I don't know if I'll use it. I might do, I might not, but it's there. Someone bought that for me as a gift years and years ago. And I've got a variety of different bits of flexible track and set track. All of them in different conditions, some of them really good, some of them like new and others not so good. And if that isn't enough, I've got another box full of track. So I've got absolutely loads to pick from, and the track plan shouldn't be an issue. So moving on to scenics, in this box I've got an absolute variety of different things. Most of them are by Woodland Scenics, some of them are brand new in the packet, haven't even been opened, others have been used. You might have seen me use a couple bits and pieces here and there in my videos on my channel, but generally what I want to do with this layout is reuse, recycle as much as I can, make this layout as cheap to build from all my previously owned and used stuff, along with recycled things such as cardboard and any other bits of rubbish that might be lying around. Moving on to buildings now, I've got another box full of buildings. You can see tunnels, bridges, goods sheds, stations. Some of them I did really well, and since I've dismantled the other layouts they haven't survived so well, so they'll need a bit of repair. Some of them had lights and things put inside them, which was absolutely cool at the time. I've got a bag of ballast, another bit of a station there. You can see that had a working light at one point or another. Absolutely loads in there that I think I'm just going to try and recycle and get as much on the layout as I can. I've got a goods shed here, again that had lights in it, and you see the guy working away. So I used to take quite a lot of time to do little cameos and things in there. Moving on to the locos and the rolling stock, you can see I've got quite a few things from DePaul, an M7 class. I quite like that one because it's got an interesting livery on it. A Great Western 1400 class, I think that was one of the original ones, and a Q1 if I'm correct. It's a tender loco. I've got some Graham Farish ones as well. I've probably got more in a box somewhere else, so this is just a sample of what I've got in the stash. And rolling stock, so these are your carriages and your coaches, wagons, that sort of thing. I mean, I used to buy this stuff instead of building model planes. Model trains used to be my thing. I've got loads of stuff in the garage. Some of them are bought off the shelf. Other things I've built from kits and put my own transfers and painted them, like this Great Western wagon for example. I think most of these are in a good condition. Although they're not neatly stacked in this box, they have been reasonably looked after. So that's what I'm planning to do. I've got myself some wood, some leftover stuff, and I'm going to build a 4x2 layout. If you've got any ideas or suggestions for what I could do, I mean, I haven't fully thought about what I want to do with this layout yet. I haven't come up with a track plan or anything. I'm just letting you know that this is what I want to do. So make sure you leave a comment down below with your suggestions, what you'd like to see, what you think I should do, and All that's left to say is a massive thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you all again next time.